Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. Manchester United 3, Crystal Palace 0. This is your match reaction. What a game. What a game. I think for the first time I can say that I've enjoyed watching Manchester United, to be honest with you. From start to finish, we were just comfortable. Crystal Palace was just struggling. They were just struggling in this game. I don't think they played their starters in this match. I don't think they did that, but they struggled. From start to finish, they struggled in this game. Everybody was comfortable. I mean, when you see Harry Maguire having a good game, it just tells you everything you need to know, to be honest with you. He was just having a blast in defense tonight because he was not challenged. There was no test. There was no shot coming in. He was just relaxing. I mean, including Onana. All our defense was just relaxing in this game. They were not tested. But the positive side, our forwards, they really did well. They really did well. Alejandro Garnacho got on the score sheet in the first half. And also Casemiro also got on the score sheet. It was a brilliant game for the forwards. Anthony Martial also scored that third goal in the second half. So it was magnificent, to be honest with you. But get your man of the match for this match. Everybody, do let me know in the comment sections who was your man of the match in this game, and we're gonna go through all the players and talk a little bit about them and rate them out of 10, what they deserve, and get involved, guys. Everybody get involved. Let's see who we have in the chat. Joseph is in the building. Thank you for joining in, bro. Thank you for joining in. Mark, also, thank you for joining. Shake, what up, what up? Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. And you already know what to do, guys. I don't have to tell you as you join in, guys. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. But also, like the stream up as you join in. But yeah, outstanding performance today. We weren't tested. I don't expect an easy game like this. I don't expect an easy game like this in the weekend. I think Crystal Palace, they will play their strongest side, and I think it's going to be difficult. I think it's going to be difficult to beat them at the weekend. But yeah, let's just go through the players we have, the players that has started this game. I'm going to put up the team on the screen for you so we can all see it together here. Okay. Let me just turn this off really quickly. So this is the team that has started today against Crystal Palace. Let's start off with Onana. What would you give Onana in this match? What would you give him in this match out of 10? Let's see. I mean, for me, like I said, he was a passenger in this game. He was a passenger for this game, aside from one nice save, maybe two in the last 5-10 minutes. But other than that, I don't think he has anything to do with the game. He was just relaxing. He was just relaxing today. I'll give him 6 out of 10. He also says 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give him 6 out of 10 because not because he has a bad game. I'm just giving him 6 out of 10 because he didn't do anything in this match. In the first half, Crystal Palace did not even have a single shot. So it just goes to show you, I could have been a goalkeeper and kept a clean sheet today. That's how bad it was from Crystal Palace. So 6 out of 10 for me, Onana. Let's see what you guys give him. Yosef says 10 out of 10. Sheikh says 9 out of 10. Judy says 5 for Onana. Yes, really. Like, I think it's an average scoreline because he hasn't made a lot of saves in this game. Like, he was just relaxing. Like I said, he was just relaxing in this match. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to Dalot. What would you give him? Diego Dalot. Offensively, defensively, I thought Dalot was decent today. He's had a very good game today. He had very little to worry about defensively. Like I mentioned, Crystal Palace did not offer any danger whatsoever in this match. But offensively, high energy, plenty of the ball as well. He had plenty of the ball in the first half. He created a lot of problems for Crystal Palace. For that reason, I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. Yes, Joseph says 7 out of 10. Sounds about right. Judy says 7 out of 10. Yes, for sure, I'm going to give him 7 as well. He's solid game. Offensively, I liked what Dalot did for sure. Sheikh says 8. Possibly, he could be 8. he could be it. But for me, I would definitely give him 7 out of 10. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to Rafael Varane. Out of 10, what would you give him? What would you give him, Rafael Varane? Let's see what you guys say. I think Varane, again, our back four wasn't really tested. I'm gonna kind of give them the same scoreline. He spent a lot of time on the ball, trying to pull the strings from the back. But other than that, I haven't really seen him being in danger. He was good. He was decent. Probably another 7 out of 10. I'll definitely say 7 out of 10 for Varane. Same as Dalot. Wasn't really tested defensively, to be honest with you. Joseph says, I give 8. Sheikh says 6. Judy says 6. Yeah, so a lot of people are going with 6 and 7. I'll definitely lean towards 7 because I think Varane was composed and we didn't concede tonight. So I'll definitely give him 7. Gary says 1. That is just ridiculous. You can't give him 1. Come on. What are you talking about? Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on to Harry Maguire. So Harry Maguire, another okay performance. The system actually allowed Harry Maguire to fly down the left wing and looking surprisingly comfortable doing so today. I don't know, for some reason Harry Maguire looked like a Brazilian defender, to be honest with you. That's how Crystal Palace really made it easy. They just really made it easy for Harry Maguire to defend. And you know what? That's good for him. Maybe this might help him gain his confidence back. If that is going to happen, good for him. But I don't want to see Harry Maguire starting the game against Crystal Palace on the weekend. No way, Jose. I just don't want to see that. But for this game, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be consistent. So I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. Because he wasn't tested. Our whole back four, we've given 7 out of 10. Varane, Dalot, and Harry Maguire as well. Amrabat says that he played in midfield here, but he really did actually play on the left-hand side. Also, left back, I would say. Amrabat spent most of his time as a left back in this match. And maybe for him as well, 7 out of 10. What do you guys give him? Judy says 5 for Harry Maguire. Sheikh says he played good today. I'll give him 7. Exactly. Yeah, 7 is about right for Harry Maguire. But let's move on to Sofiane Amrabat. For me, 7 out of 10 again. In that in the first half, he defended as a left back, but then spent most of his time in the central midfield in the second half before actually moving there permanently for the whole second half. So for the whole second half, he actually played in midfield, but the first half he spent most of his time as a left back. So it's a bit of a mixed position for Amrabat. I wasn't sure why ERIK ten Hag is playing him on the left, but nonetheless he did okay on that left position. He also did okay in the middle of the park and defense. So I think 7 out of 10 sounds about right. He pinged a lot of passes across the pitch today with real quality and ease. So look, Amrabat is going to be a huge addition for Manchester United. He will be a huge addition to Manchester United. He's going to help us a lot. He's definitely going to help us a lot. And I felt like Casemiro also played well because of that. When you have Amrabat next to you, you are always going to be comfortable defensively. He gives you energy. He can read danger for sure. We're going to see even a higher percentage of Casemiro in the coming weeks. I think Casemiro will definitely improve in our team for sure. But yeah, Sofiane Amrabat 7 out of 10. Sheikh 7 out of 10. Judy 7 out of 10. Okay. Yeah, most of you go with 7. I'll definitely go with 7 as well. Casemiro. Okay, how did Casemiro do in this game? Pretty much he was with no defending to do in this match. Casemiro was pretty much allowed to focus on setting things up for the players in front of him, and some nice passes and a quality header for that goal. Have you seen the goal? Wow, just insane header. Great cross from Mason Mount from a corner kick, and Casemiro just buried that. Sensational finish. I would say 8 or 9 out of 10. 8 or 9 out of 10 for Casemiro. Let's see. Judy says 7. Sheikh says 9 or 10. 8.5 for Casemiro. Yes, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I think 8.5. I mean, we can't give anybody, right? We can't give anybody 10 out of 10 today because nobody was tested. Nobody was tested. I think it was an easy game for every single player. So I'm just giving you a warning. I'm not giving anybody 10 out of 10 today. But yeah, Casemiro 8.5, 8 for me. Sounds about right. Facundo Pelstri, what would you give him? He was a constant threat down the right-hand side, always available for Amrabat to actually to make that diagonal pass to him. He was everywhere. I was hoping for Pelistri to get on the score sheet. I was just really hoping that he could get on the score sheet, but he just couldn't. But he deserved a goal today. He actually deserved a goal today, but he just didn't get it. But in terms of performance, 7 out of 10 for me. 7 out of 10 for me. Let's see what you guys give him. Judy says 7. Sheikh says 8. What would you guys give him? I think decent game for Pelistri. I just feel bad for the fact that he couldn't get on the score sheet. He had a couple of shots where he just took a lot of time to take that shot. He took a bit of a time to take that shot, but next time I think he needs to be more quick in decision making and taking that first initial shot and maybe get on the score sheet. But nonetheless, I'm pretty sure Facundo Pelstri could still be used from starting position in the Premier League game coming up on the weekend. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Mason Mount. What would you give him? Mason Mount. Let's see what you guys say. Judy says 7. By the way, guys, as you join it, make sure you smash a like on the stream, okay? Every single person, make sure you smash a like on the stream. Sheikh says 6 out of 10. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, Mount, I mean, he breezed around the pitch. I mean, he was everywhere, right? He linked up play really well with those around him and in front of basically Mabry and Martial. They were working together really nicely. He got an assist for that goal for the Casemiro header, like I mentioned, from a set piece. He took the corner kick. Nice assist for Mason Mount. There's not going to be any 007 talk anymore about Mason Mount. Yes, we've seen yesterday Havertz, the day before yesterday, Havertz got that 007, 0 assists and 0 goals for Havertz. And that's not going to happen for Mason Mount. I'm so happy for that. He could have, I mean, what's missing from Mason Mount is a goal. We need to see him score a goal. He is an attacking midfielder. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen to him when Bruno Fernandes returns to the team. I don't know where you can fit in Amrabat, Mason Mount, Bruno, Casemiro together. It's just going to be tough for him to find a place, I think. It's going to be tough for him to find a place in this lineup, especially if Ten Hag is setting up the team 4-2-3-1. Where is Mason Mount going to play? On the left, you got Rashford. On the right, Pelistri or Anthony when he comes back. As a 10, you have Bruno Fernandes. Not going to play out front. So if you have Amrabat and Casemiro holding that CDM position, I don't see a place for Mason Mount. So it's going to be interesting to see where he is going to fit in the team. Okay, let's move on. Hannibal, out of 10. What would you guys give him? We got to wrap up quickly here. Hannibal, what would you guys give him? Let's see. I mean, for me, I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. Great quality on the ball to go along with a real willingness to actually track back. Defensively, he was consistently tracking back, and he did that dirty work that you need in the middle of the park. So Hannibal did that. He did that. He's a major asset to the team for sure. Energy-wise, he just gives you that. But he really got to be careful because he was on a yellow card, and in the second half, he nearly got booked for a second yellow card, which could have basically got him sent off in this match. So I think Ten Hag took him off, rightly so, because you just didn't want him to get sent off. But he needs to be more experienced in terms of like decision making. Like once you're on the yellow card, just don't make rash tackles. That's the only negative thing I would say about Hannibal. But the rest has been magnificent and great performance, great energy from him. Okay, Alejandro Garnacho. What would you guys give him? What would you guys give him? Let's see. I see a lot of 6 and 5. Is that for Hannibal? Is that for Hannibal? Let's see what we guys give him for Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho. 9.3, exactly. Okay, so we're talking. I think Garnacho did really well today. Great goal, 7.5. Yes, I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. I'll give him 8 out of 10. I'll give him the same score as Casemiro. I think he wasn't active as Pelistri on the opposite side of the pitch, but he did take his goal well. He did take his goal well. And is he going to start the next game? I'm just confused about Garnacho. Like, ERIK ten Hag did give him some minutes last season, but this season you expect Garnacho to get more minutes, to be substituted in pretty much every single game, right? You expect him to play at least 40 minutes from off the bench. He plays in the same position as Marcus Rashford, so there is competition in that side. But if Marcus Rashford is not performing, Garnacho has to start. He has to start. Today he starts and he delivered again. He scored a goal, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I know ERIK ten Hag favors Marcus Rashford every single time he plays him. Whatever he does, he plays him. Whatever he does, he plays him. So I want to see this Garnacho being given some playing time, not just in the Carabao Cup, but in the Premier League and in the Champions League. But for today, I think his performance was decent. 7 or 8 out of 10 for me sounds about right. Sheikh says you have to trust Garnacho. He's still a kid. Exactly. He's still a kid, but a kid that needs to play, right? He can't just sit on the bench. He just can't stay on the bench. He needs to play. Okay. Anthony Martial, what would you guys give him? He was not as involved as the rest of Manchester United attackers, but he still took his goal in this game. Nice finish. Casemiro with the assist. Nice finish with his left foot. Again, maybe 6 out of 10, 6.5. You can't give him the same point as Pelistri and Garnacho, really. Like, he was off his game today. He was off his game today, but for sure, he did take his goal really well. And probably he's going to get some sort of confidence moving into the weekend, moving into the upcoming games. But in this match, he took his chance, really. Great goal, 6.7, probably right. Yeah, 6.7 is about right. I agree. Okay, we got to wrap up here. Let's just quickly cover the bench here. Lindelof came on for Mason Mount. Came on for Mason Mount in the second half. 46 minutes in. He did okay. 6 out of 10 for me, probably. Johnny Evans as well. Came on for Varane. Around 60 minutes. 6 out of 10. I think all the bench, probably I'm going to give them 6 out of 10 because they haven't really played the entire game. Donny van de Beek, again, probably 6 out of 10. Average out, I think, 6 out of 10 for Dan Gore. By the way, Dan Gore got his first game. I mean, finally this kid gets to play. I mean, we see him a lot of times on the bench. He just never got some minutes in, but today, finally, he gets some minutes under his belt. Dangor was he did replace Amrabat, and he did okay. He did okay in this game. He looked composed. To be honest with you, he looked composed. So it's nice to see one of our youngsters playing and getting minutes in this match. So Dangor, Johnny Evans, Lindelof, Donny van de Beek, all 6 out of 10 for me. All 6 out of 10 for me. And Rasmus Hojlund as well. I forgot about Rasmus Hojlund. So Rasmus Hojlund also came on for Anthony Martial in the last 15 minutes or so. And he had some good, decent touches in the match. I didn't really have an opportunity to score. But again, just keep adding those minutes under your belt and you keep getting comfortable with this team. And hopefully this team can become more stronger. That's what we want. That's what we want. But yeah, guys, that is our match rating. Who is your man of the match? Do let me know in the comment sections. I forgot to rate the coach. Okay, so the coach, Judy says 10 out of 10. I think ERIK ten Hag picked the right team and the team played well. So credit is due where it belongs. And today he got it right. You just got to hold your hands up and say ERIK ten Hag has made the right choice today. So 9 out of 10 probably. Is it because ERIK ten Hag that Crystal Palace was shit? I don't think so. So we'll see if this is a fluke win or if it's actually a serious win where we can now start our momentum going into the next month, start winning all these easy games and start putting 3 points on the board. But today, I think Ten Hag, 9 out of 10 for me. Probably I'll give him 9 out of 10. You guys, what do you guys give him? Let's see. I see 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Yeah. Ronnie says forever go man you. Let's go, brother. Let's go. But man of the match, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Who's your man of the match? Who is your man of the match? I'm gonna go with Casemiro. I'm gonna go with Casemiro. I don't know about you guys, but I'll definitely go with Casemiro. I thought he was magnificent. Assisted 1 goal and also scored from a corner kick. But not only the goal and the assist, in terms of just running the show in the middle of the park, Casemiro has done that. And for me, Casemiro is my man of the match. Sheikh says Garnacho. Judy says Casa has an assist and a goal. Yeah, of course. Even purely just looking at the numbers, I think you could say that Casemiro deserves the man of the match. But yeah, guys, that is our match reaction. Like always, make sure to smash a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Our next game now, guess who we playing next? We're playing again Crystal Palace. Yet again, we're playing Crystal Palace again. So I don't expect an easy game. I think Eze, all the big guys probably could come back and make it difficult for Manchester United at the weekend. But, you know, it's like sometimes it's bad to play the same team twice in a row because there is always this myth that you're going to drop points when you play them consecutively. I've seen that in the past when you play 2 teams back to back. You tend to drop points or you tend to lose one of the games or draw one of the games. Hopefully that just doesn't happen to us. Hopefully that just does not happen to us. But I'm confident. Looking at this game, I'm really confident. Go, man, you. Let's go. Bring it on the weekend. I think let's smack them down again in the weekend. I'm looking forward to that one. But yeah, guys, thank you all for joining. Have a good night. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.